Kappa Queensland Cup. Tonight's game is between Lions FC and South United. Lions would like to thank their platinum sponsor Luxury Paints, their major sponsors Bailey Ladders, Kappa, Komatsu, Mid First Element, Sinosaur, The Lion Richlands, Toowong Mazda, and minor sponsors Base Compression, Brisbane Red Box Dry Cleaning, Chandler Security Installation, Isolate Forest Lake and Browns Plains, Pristine Homes, Sparkletown Car Wash, Springfield and Red Bank Lane, and SW Brokerage. Our team tonight for Lions, number 15, Alyssa Koch, number 20, Emily Clark, number 2, Libby Zabolski, number 6, Mackenzie Nielsen, number 23, Megan McGilligan, number 11, Tara O'Keefe, number 13, Tonya Maria Mantucci, number 18, Kaho Nakadate, number 9, Scarlett Kamel, number 10, Alan Gett, and number 17, Tiana Karabasi. Subs tonight for Lions, number 1, Isabella Shuttleworth, number 3, Daisy Bateman, number 5, Chelsea Fairbairn, number 7, Gabrielle Smith, number 8, Marielle Ecker, and number 19, Ariane Spears. Coach for Lions, Rob Askew, assistant coach, Russell Somerville, and manager, Tamsin LaSalle. Team tonight for South United, number 13, Abby Lloyd, number 11, Sophie Wood, number 19, Sarah Bonifant, number 7, Samantha Rock, number 16, Sunny Franco, number 8, Leila Utateo, number 6, Shiana Singh, number 18, Mackenzie Brook, number 9, Rosie Sutton, number 4, Faith Stevenson, number 21, Lauren Fashina. Subs tonight for South, number 1, Eliza Evans, number 3, Kylie Vecchio, number 8, Audrey Jones, number 12, Annie Coyne, number 15, Kira Cooley, and number 17, Brooklyn Juilliard. Coach for South, Trent Gregson, and Nancy Stu Vardy. The officials for tonight's game, our referee is Rachel Richardson, and the assistant referees, Alan Gregory and Roman Bennett. Our game is due to kick off at 7:30.
Jessica, come on! over. Take your goal.
Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Lions FC and South United.
For the last 2 years, these teams have met in the final, but tonight they will face off for a place in the 2024 Kappa Queensland Cup Grand Final. We're here at Luxury Paint Stadium for the first semi-final between Lions FC and Souths United. James Coughlin here in the commentary booth, ready to bring you all of the action over the next 2 hours and potentially a little bit longer. A week and a half ago, these sides met in the league where they produced an epic 5-4 encounter, which was won by Lions courtesy of a last-minute penalty, and we can only hope that drama is matched on a big night of cup football here in the Sunshine State. Both sides will be eager to carry over their winning form from the weekend, and a date with either Gold Coast Knights or MA Olympic awaits at the end of the month. Let's run through the lineups for both teams, starting with Lions. And the goalkeeper is Emily Clark. Number 2, Libby Cebulski. 6, Mackenzie Nielsen. 9, Scarlett Premel. 10, Ellen Gett. 11, Tara O'Keefe, the captain. 13, Tonya Marie Rantucci. 15, Alyssa Cox. 17, Tiana Karambasis. 18, Kaho Nakadate. And 23, Meg McGilligan. And the big inclusion on the bench, back from injury, is number 8, Mariel Hecker. A little bit more on her later on. Meanwhile, for South, they are coached by Trent Gregson. The goalkeeper is Lauren Vashina. Number 4, Faith Stevenson. 5, Lila Utatau. 6, Shayana Singh. 7, Sam Roth. 9, Rosie Sutton. 11, Sophie Rude. 13, Abby Lloyd. 16, Sunny Franco. 18, Mackenzie Brook. And 19, Sarah Bonifant. Abby Lloyd will be leading the line for Souths with 23 goals in all competition to her name this season. Just ahead of the Lions, number 23, Meg McGilligan with 22. And we are almost ready for kickoff on a relatively mild night here. Our referee for tonight's game is Rachel Mitchinson. She is assisted by Carwyn Gregory and Ronan Menna. We are almost ready for kickoff. It will be the home side lines going from right to left on your screen. Souths will be getting us underway. And here we go. A place in the Kappa Queensland Cup final is on the line. And our first participant will be decided here at Luxury Paint Stadium. As McGilligan is on the ball early and pressure is applied to Karambasis, dispossessed by Franco, trying to tee up Lloyd for the early strike. It's Lloyd and it's just wide. Off to the right and some very nervy moments at the back. Karambasis was played into trouble. And that shot was skewed wide. Nakadate linking up with Rantucci, but finding no way through Shayana Singh. Promel with the attempted pass through for Rantucci, but unable to pick out her teammate. And again, another loose pass, and it's pounced on by Lloyd with Clark off her line, but again, the radar just not quite there for Souths early on, but some concerning signs for Rob Askew as Souths press almost pays dividends as that pass back. bit too much heat on it. Get the throw, trying to pick out Kreml, who looks like she's got free reign to roam this evening, and that's a beautiful pass to pick out Cox, who stretches out those long legs, now looking for the cutback, and it's a wide open finish. Tonya Marie Rantucci gives Lions the first goal in the semi-final. And it was a lightning move down that right side as we go to the replay, and Cox able to perfectly place that pass, and there's not a lot the South's defence can do for that. And so, after surviving a couple of nervous moments at the back, Lions go the other way and draw first blood as Rantucci gets her 6th goal of the season, first in the Cup. And just as it was 10 days ago, we're off to a fast start. The game was 4-3 at half-time out at Wakeley Park, and based on the fact we've had 3 chances already in the first 200-odd seconds of this match, we could be in for something similar this evening. And if you are choosing to split screen us with the Australia Cup National Stage round of 32 from the men's side of things, we'll also be keeping you up to date on proceedings from Goodwin Park. Also try to keep you up to date with all the other catch-up matches taking place tonight. It's actually a very busy Wednesday, all things considered. Keeping it out for Brooke, keeping it in play to get it to Ujitau, but she can't bring that ball under her command, and it slides over the sideline. And they're still waiting for the first goal out at Goodwin Park. No such problems here. And another ball over the top, and Clark is off her line quickly, and Uditau wants it forward, trying to pick out Lloyd, and Zabulski is disrupting the attempted header, and Uditau ricochets it off get. Thrown into the box, and it's knotted on by Lloyd. Nielsen towards the sideline, and it's aerial back and forth between the Lions' back line. Eventually says, let's just get it out of here, and bounce over the halfway line before being collected and passed over to Bonifant. Missing Rosie Sutton. No shortage of experienced attacking options in this south side. However, they're on the defensive here as Rantucci tries to get by Stevenson and is able to maintain possession, and in the middle of that sentence she lost out. We see the versatility in this Lions side. Get was lining up at right back earlier, and it looks like she's shifted into a midfield role with Tara O'Keefe from time to time. And Karen Barsis will play in midfield, as she has done in the past this season. Second attempt, Lions clear their lines. And Singh with the weighted ball in, and a bit too much weight on it, as it's ahead of Utatau. Happy to try and play their way out in the face of the South's press, and Sonny Franco almost latching onto that one. So how these sides reach the semi-finals? Well, we'll start with Lions, and it's fair to say they haven't been put through the toughest tests, based on the scorelines at least. First up, 4-1 win over Gold Coast United. Amy Gunston with the brace on the night. In round 5, a 10-0 win over Virginia United. Meg McElligott and Amy Gunston with the hat-tricks. Quarterfinal saw them go one better. 11-0 win down the coast at Broadbeach. And there's the number 9 on the ball there, Scarlett Premel, with 4 goals. Almost inside an hour. There's a Cox with the brace as well. Here is Cox, the former QAS and Olympic attacker. And Clark again off her line well, launching that one high up into the night sky. Meanwhile, South, they've gone about business slightly differently, although no less successfully, it has to be said. 1-0 win over Brisbane City in round 4, the NPL league leading Brisbane City. (3-2) win over Sunshine Coast Wanderers. Abby Lloyd with the 77th minute game-winning goal. Month they went up to North Lakes and came away with a 2-0 win. Utatau with a spectacular strike to seal that outcome. However, they are a bit short-staffed at the moment. Emma Smith, the central defender, is away on holiday. She'll be out for another few weeks. Elise Franco, with her Army commitments, will be out tonight and on the weekend against Brisbane City. Monica Vecchio is working her way back from an ACL injury, and she's unavailable tonight after coming off the bench on the weekend. We've lost Morgan Stanton to college in the US, and Gabby Francisco is also away. However, Clint Gregson still has a pretty strong squad at his disposal, which includes Sarah Bonifant, who made 14 appearances for Lions last year. Seeing turning away from O'Keefe, who will no doubt be watching the South's number 6 very, very closely this evening. Sapolsky nodding it straight back for Lloyd, and now trying to play it through for Utatau, but Sapolsky alert to the danger. Cox just sees that one over the sideline, just making sure Brooke couldn't launch a quick attack. And again, another loose touch at the back could lead to a chance here. Utatau, she's driving into the box. Sutton in support at the far post. And she goes herself and forces a save out of Clark. Another good chance for the visitors, and well, this may be the commentator's curse, potentially, but you get the feeling they're going to have no shortage of scoring opportunities this evening. Lions are definitely not the team to want to sit on a 1-0 advantage. Rantucci. Centrally, Brooke now clipping it over the top again. Utatau, his popular target when going forward, and Sapolsky just has to nod that one behind. All read by Brooke. And Souths definitely feel like they're going to have some good fortune working down Utatau's wing. Can Souths make set pieces work for them? 4 Lions defenders inside the 6-yard box, waiting for the Souths players to make their run. It's towards the penalty spot and steered wide. South players appealing for the corner, which should tell you all you need to know about who got the last touch. Run through the South's absentees. There are a couple of notable absentees for Lions as well. Most notably, Amy Gunston in her 20 goals on the season. She hasn't played in almost 2 months to the day. Reynolds the target, but rolls to Singh instead. Now Franco to let that one roll, but And around the corner pass still works out for Sonny Franco. Guys are so calm on the ball. This is a very different line side to the one that, I think it was 7 league games over the course of 2020 to 2023. Rob Askew is undergoing a major renovation project with a lot of young players who have got experience in the QAS system. He's got it in with some solid NPL experience, including the player who just took that shot, Meg McElligott. So not enough on the pass. Get pounces on that. Now looks to launch the counter, but can't play it through the foot of Franco. Stevenson. And the pressure on Rantucci, but the goal scorer holds up well. Roth slow to get up after that challenge, but now she's back on her feet, returning to a central midfield station. Rude. Let's that one go through to Lauren Vashina, playing in a 4th game of the season tonight. 3 of those 4 appearances coming in the Kappa Queensland Cup. She may be called on here as Cox again puts a cross in just over the head of Premel, and Bass is almost winning the ball back, and Rosie Sutton lays it up the line, hoping a green and white jersey get on the end of it, but instead it's Mackenzie Nielsen. Nielsen with 28 appearances this season for Rob Askew, proving to be a shrewd bit of recruitment here at Richlands. Date will work to win that ball back. Beautiful bit of interplay, opens a chance up, get out wide, Cox. Stops in a track, sizes up her options and plays it back, but an advantage accruing for Utatau, who otherwise, I beg your pardon, that's Sonny Franco, who might have felt like she was otherwise off to the races. Some of the other NPL action taking place tonight. A few catch-up games, starting with the men, where Rochdale and Gold Coast United are level at 0-0 after 24 minutes. Kicking off in about 5 minutes from now. QAS hosting Easts. And for the nightcap from down at Kappa Family Sports Park, the NPL Women's Round 14 clash between Gold Coast United and Brisbane City. The ball breaks for Utatau. She's got support. Will look to put the cross in, but Sutton Not sure if she was expecting that. And Nakadate is that over the sideline, and deflection by Lloyd, and Sutton thought that cross might have been just a bit out of her reach. The throw is played straight into the box. And after a frenetic opening quarter of an hour, it does feel like things are starting to settle down a little bit more. And Sutton lunges in on Nakadate. And the decision of Ms. Mitchinson is a free kick. And that Gold Coast United Brisbane City game, well, Gold Coast the finals pretty much beyond them, if not mathematically. So, however, they can make the title race a little bit more interesting if they can surprise Brisbane City. Sutton with the touch to get it away from Karen Barsis, and it's back to Sutton. Can't find Lloyd with the second pass. Instead it's now Rantucci away. McElligott holding it up. I'll tell you what, all things considered, well, it's a beautiful pass as it finds Cox, and she's got an option at the back post, or she just goes herself, and Alyssa Cox makes no mistake and buries a chance. Lions double their advantage. And that ball from McElligott was just about millimetre perfect, and from the corner of the 6-yard box, Cox buried that left foot strike in the top left corner. And there's something interesting Lions are doing after both of their goals so far. Is huddling on the edge of the 18-yard box. So Cox gets her 10th of the season after scoring 6 goals for Olympic last year. She's truly bettered that, and the point that I was about to make as she played that pass, it's quite tough to replace someone like Tegan Riding, one of the highlight players of the NPL women's competition, her time at East Lions and now back at Easts, but McElligott, pretty handy name to call upon, and she gets the assist for that goal. Now Souths find themselves in a little bit of a hole, but can take some confidence in the fact that they have scored at least 2 goals in every game against Lions this season, which is a far cry from the way it used to be, where 7-8 matches without scoring against the dynastic club from Richlands. Trent Gregson, the coach, has really put his stamp on this South team. It's a low delivery and can only find McElligott at the near post. With the attempted crossing, gets blocked by the first defender. Karen Barsis rides the challenge of Singh. Finds Alyssa Cox, who has really come into her own in the last little while playing for this Lions team. And the bright young stars of the NPL competition. And Stevenson throwing herself into a couple of challenges. And a bit of pressure, and the offside flag went up. Otherwise, I think there might have been a decision to make for Rachel Mitchinson as we go to the replay. As you watch Ellen get number 10 is, it might have been Premel who was out. Otherwise, I don't think South would have had too much to argue had that have been awarded. But in this case, the assistance flag on the far side makes it all a moot point, or as Joey Tribbiani would call it, a moot point. Ignore that whistle. That is not for this field here. Sounds like it's coming from behind our camera position. Still scoreless at Goodwin Park, and that air swing from Roth could be punished by lines as Rantucci can't find a way past Stevenson. If you are just tuning in, possibly channel surfing, it's 2-0 as we approach the half-hour mark here at Luxury Paint Stadium. Tommy Marie Rantucci in the 4th minute before Alyssa Cox doubled the home side's advantage not that long ago, actually. Break for Udutawa. She tries to clip it into the path of Lloyd. And the advantage for the handball does not accrue for Lions, and will come back for the free kick after Franco was adjudged to have handled it. With not a whole lot of other options in front of her, opts to play it off Nielsen. Allows Souths to try and set something up from this throw-in. Keith puts it up on the pass. Rude clips it out wide, but found its way to Brooke via the top of Cox's head. And not sure that was quite what Udutau had in mind, but it almost brought about the acrobatic finish from Lloyd. Been a very quick moving first half. The Souths try to find a way to halve the deficit, if not erase it, before we go into the break. Straight into the midsection of O'Keefe, and a bit of a miscommunication could open up something for O'Keefe. She can find a way around Rude. Just looking for the kick and chase. And O'Keefe, some dogged work. The cross into the box, but South's able to see it away, and now it's going back towards the Lions goal. Taken away by Nielsen, and back and forth action. And the offside flag goes up against Cox, so we'll come back for the reset off the free kick. Searching ball. Is able to find McElligott as Cox makes the run ahead, and Brooke ensuring she has position, but the pressure from Cox will result in a goal kick. I could have sworn Brooke was the one that played it out. However, the decision is goal kick. Finding space again, but she might have to do it all herself. She can find space against Cebulski, but the defender did well closing down the angle. After some early pressure down South's left wing, Lions look like they've made an adjustment just to shore things up, and the shot from range just lands on the roof of Clark's goal, although I think the youngster had that one covered. As Easts are off the mark in that round 21 catch-up game. Let's see QAS. So quite a big night in the NPL Premiership race. Lloyd holding off the defender, but how about that backtracking from Cox? Although there was a foul in the build-up, so we'll come back for that. See if we can catch that on the replay as she was taken out, not maliciously, just late by Cebulski. Here's some South supporters in the stands, making their voices heard. No shortage of options to aim for Uditau with this driven ball, and it's driven a bit too close to Clark, and confidently claims that. The reserve goalkeeper tonight is Bella Shuttleworth, but for the majority of this year it has been Emily Clark as the preferred option for Rob Askew after serving her apprenticeship under Ellie Chappell. Chappell working her way back from shoulder surgery, and hopefully we'll see her back in the NPL ranks before long. That's for a goalkeeper more than most. The shoulder is rather important, you'd say. Primo gets called for the foul. Towards Brooke and dealt with again by, was that Karen Barsis again? And he's 2 goals to the good against QAS. And they're off. Can't find a way through, and Lions repel another threat. 5 minutes of normal time remaining here in the first half. Kappa Queensland Cup semi-final. It's over the top of Sutton's head, and another throw in. The Souths were on the edge of the final third. Instead, it's thrown back to Bonifant. She's on the left foot to try and tee something up. Franco can't link up with Lloyd, but here comes Franco on the press advantage. Right, collision, and McElligott evades that challenge. Cox trying to stay on side, and McElligott will look for Get. Headed away by Rude, and Cox will have the advantage in just about every aerial challenge, but the ball spun away from her on that occasion. No mistake from Cebulski with that clearance, and it's now coming back the other way for Lloyd in the box, and she shoots it again straight at Clark. Another chance down that left flank for Souths, but a tight angle on the shot leads to a relatively routine save for Emily Clark. Uditau over the top and too close again to Clark. She's not shy of coming off her line to try and snuff out those attempted balls over the top. Tucci, no way through Stevenson that time, but on the follow-up, it's Rantucci winning it back, trying to curl it to McElligott. She nods it on. Here's Cox at the back post, and that was a well-timed challenge from Rude to take it away from Cox. Premel as she's tripped up by Brooke, and No argument, just quick to remove herself from the scene of the crime, Mackenzie Brooke. Slid ball through and McElligott, oh that is just so easy. Meg McElligott makes it 3 on the verge of halftime and Lions are cruising in the semi-final. And no one went with the run from, I believe it was Get, and well, Meg McElligott adds to the Lions' advantage, and it's like they may be roaring into another final. McElligott makes it 23 on the season and 6 in the Cup. Souths is potentially getting away from them, but they find a way through as that shot from range has no real power on it. It's about to be halftime in the Australia Cup clash between Olympic and RPA Leichhardt, still 0-0 there. 3 goals for the home side in 45 minutes. Well, it's not for a lack of chances for Souths. I'm sure Rob Askew will be reminding his charges of that as they go into the break, and Sutton will try and pull one back as she needs to work against Cebulski. Plays it back for Udatau, and that's a high ball that is calmly claimed under no pressure by Clark. Karen Barsis gives it away, but there's a foul in the process from Roth. Cox operating off the left this time. Up with Nakadate and Premo. And we will go into the halftime break with Lions up 3-0 over Souths United. Goals from Tonya Marie Rantucci, Alyssa Cox. And then right on the edge of halftime, Meg McElligott. We're going to step away and be back with the second half after these messages.
Halftime score Lions 3, South 0. Goals for Lions, 1 for Alyssa Cox, 1 for Megan McElligott and 1 for Tonya Marie Rantucci. Lions once again would like to thank their sponsors. Platinum sponsor Luxury Paints, Bailey Ladders, Kappa Queensland, Big First Element, Sinosol, The Line Richlands, Toowong Mazda, Base Compression, Brisbane Red Box Dry Cleaning, Chalmers Security Installations, Isolate Forest Lake and Browns Plain, Pristine Homes, Sparkletown Car Wash, Springfield and Redbank Plains, and SW Brokerage. Just on the week of Spirit Lions, ladies and gentlemen, our NPL men play on Saturday against Winner Bulls, kicking off at 7 p.m. And on Sunday, our NPL women at 5:15 against Sunshine Coast Wanderers. Once again, halftime score Lions 3, South 0.
Matildas are on fire. But the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
How do I finish this time? One straight off.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Extraordinary!
All right, we are back for the second half of this Kappa Queensland Cup first semi-final between Lions and Souths United. James Coughlin here in the commentary booth, bringing you all the action from Luxury Paint Stadium on this massive Wednesday night for Queensland football. We've got a Cup semi-final here. We've got the Australia Cup round of 32 taking place at Goodwin Park. That is still 0-0. If you are watching this and curious about what's going on there, we've also got catch-up action from the league as it's Rochdale against Gold Coast United in the men. Rochdale 1-0 up in that fixture. And then in the women's, is 2-0 up over QAS. That match is closing in on half-time. And then down at Coplick Family Sports Park, Gold Coast United and league leaders Brisbane City have just kicked off. We get updates from those NPL Queensland matches in the bottom corner of your screen, and you'll get full updates of this Kappa Queensland Cup semi-final right here over the next 45 minutes. Can Souths find a way back into this game? They did have their chances in the first half, just couldn't make any of them count, and Lions were ruthless with their opportunities. Tony Marie Rantucci opened the scoring inside 4 minutes before Alyssa Cox doubled the advantage in the 24th minute, and then Meg McElligott finishing off a cleverly set up set piece just before half time. And then straight into the head of Abby Lloyd, who is back up on her feet, and she's just getting checked on by our referee Rachel Mitchinson, and good news is she is okay as we check out the replay. And it's fair to say Clark got all of that, including the throwing, courtesy of the deflection. Singh gets it to Lloyd with the heavy touch, just showed enough of the ball to Nakadate. The fullback to latch onto it. Uditau finding space to play it into the box, no way through there, and an air swing goes unpunished. Stevenson rolling away from Cox. Brooke with a commanding header, finding Uditau, getting it on that left foot, and trying to pick out the top corner, and is poked home by Abby Lloyd, and Souths have a lifeline early in the second half. And if anyone was going to kickstart a possible comeback, it was Lloyd, as Clark just couldn't get a strong enough fingertip to it. And Lloyd gets her 24th goal of the season. Well, we wondered if there was going to be some sort of response. And wouldn't you know it, less than 3 minutes in, Souths get on the board. Well, in terms of making this second half competitive, that is exactly the start that Trent Gregson would have been hoping for. One ball in, trying to find Lloyd, and Clark cleaned up a teammate attempts to clear the ball. The replay shows us here. And that might be Mackenzie Nielsen feeling the effects of that challenge. And well, we hope she's all good, and it looks like she is. It goes without saying, that is what they encourage goalkeepers to do when they say command their area. Multiple coaches who always say to the keepers, it's your area, it doesn't matter who you clear out. So that score you see in the bottom corner of your screen is from the NPL men's action as Rochdale 2-0 up over Gold Coast United. Have to clarify because both Gold Coast United senior teams are in action now. Franco keeps possession for Souths as Stevenson plays that off. Elegant for the throw in, and Lloyd just can't keep that one in. We did say there would be goals in this game, and there is a long, long way to go. Both sides have their impact subs. So ready to be called upon, and the low ball into the near post is cleared away by O'Keefe. Cox and Stevenson battling for the ball as it's called play on. Challenges starting to find Sutton on no way through as Stevenson gets there in front of Cox. Throwing for the visitors. Oh, and a slip. He's given straight back. Lions, but Sarah Bonifant clears that one away as Brooke plays it first time over the top, headed back by Cebulski. Brooke trying to keep this move alive. That 2-0 advantage for Rochdale in that game is incredibly important for their hopes of avoiding relegation. That does remove their game in hand on the Raw side, but and also the teams just above them, but it closes the gap to 3 points on the Raw, 4 points behind Sunshine Coast and Brisbane City. Nothing coming from that free kick. Anyway, just shy of the halfway line, and Souths will prepare to launch another forward foray. Strong work by Franco as she'll clip it out to the right. Is there a player on rushing as it's a race between Stevenson and the byline as the ball comes to a halt for the across, but Clark read what was coming and got there ahead of the on-rushing Utatau. Tucci trying to play it through, but Bonifant prevents it from reaching McElligott. Clever work. Opens up some space for Franco to run into. Instead, she'll try to launch it towards Sutton. Lloyd, from about the same range she scored in the FQPL Grand Final last year for Southwest Queensland, but not quite the same result. In fact, I'm fairly certain she was a bit further out in the Grand Final off that replay. The winner of this game will take on the winner of MA Olympic against Gold Coast Knights, and you can catch that game from 3:30 p.m. this Sunday up in North Queensland, and a very interesting match to watch as Knights celebrations for their Kappa Pro Series victory subsided. Now they look to claim another title as Lloyd just can't get the ball out from under her feet. She was watched closely by Cebulski. Tucci getting away from Utatau, feeds McElligott. One of the futsal family taking part as that league has just kicked off. See two changes being prepared for Lions as Rob Askew prepares to freshen things up. Finding Karen Barsis. Just a bit too much on that pass, and that first change is Nakadate off. And she is replaced by Chelsea Fairbairn, and the other substitute coming on needs no introduction. But I will just do so anyway as Mariel Hecker makes her return to action. She'll get just over half an hour of action at the very least. Chelsea Fairbairn, she has normally been used from the outset in these games. 16 starts on the season from 23 appearances. Hecker, oh well, how about that for a reintroduction? Mariel Hecker tees up Meg McElligott. She has a brace, and Lions have their 3-goal lead back. Well, you want to know what Mariel Hecker brings to a team? That's it just there. And it's 4-1 Lions just before the hour mark. Just when it felt like Souths were maybe starting to establish a little bit of a foothold. Into Mariel Hecker.
Substitution lines, number 5, Chelsea Fairbairn, and number 8, Mariel Hecker. Replace number 18,
The offside flag goes up as that is the end of that Souths attack.
Number 3, Kylie Vecchio. Replace number 19, Sarah Boniface.
Once again, Souths have to find a way back from 3 goals down. Taking the throw in is Souths. Give the ball back straight away as struggle to find a way in, and I can also tell you that Kylie Vecchio came on in the aftermath of that, but more importantly it's Get on the ball, taking the shot and skews it just wide. So Kylie Vecchio is on in the number 3 jersey for Souths. She will bring a very willing attacking presence on that right side. And it is in again. 6-yard box. Hecker was lurking and Rude clears it on the second attempt. It's behind off Singh for the corner. McGilligan and Get sharing a laugh on the edge of the 18-yard box. And goes a corner just over the head of Rantucci, but Get at full stretch was able to direct it goalward. As Machina is to roll it to Vecchio. Sutton first to the ball, plays it back for Roth as she's fouled by Hecker. Nielsen with a shank, and Sutton is happy to let that one go behind for the South's corner. Goes the delivery, and it's well held by Clark under plenty of pressure from Sutton. And under just about every guess it's been put towards her. Emily Clark has withstood the pressure, and McGilligan able to take it away from Stevenson. It's to Premo. Vecchio is out as Hecker comes in to help her teammate. And it's another throw in for Lions as Hecker is for the cutback. As Lions once again to push forward, but Hecker and Premel is not quite on the same page there. Throwing coming now for Chelsea Fairbairn. Sent over the sideline, and again another throw in for Lions. Delegate saw it. It's about everyone in the pitch saw it, including our referee. A clear handball against Roth, and that means that will be another free kick for Lions. Around the grounds update, still scoreless at Goodwin Park. The stream we've got here in the booth is pretty much lined up with the one on your screen for this game. Free kick goes towards the back post and get. I would have thought she was in there. Lloyd strides out ahead, gets back onto the ball as Singh can't bring it under control as it goes through to Fairbairn, and the offside flag has gone up, much to the delegate's surprise. Refer to the assistant as was right in front for them. Space to deliver it into the box, and well, you heard the call from Evans, but didn't quite reach the Lions shot stopper. Did come off the hand of Vecchio. Quite tee up Hecker. Brazilian on the ball. I feel like now it's Brazilian-Australian for Hecker as Delegate can't bring that one under control as Kremel continues to run, but I'm feeling the offside flag would have gone up anyway. Minutes of normal time remaining. Entirely sure that Hecker knows what a conservative pass is. She's always looking to play on the front foot. Always go to plan, but at least in the NPL Queensland for her, it usually has. Look, might have been expecting Fashina to come and grab that, but no such luck. Really unable to find a way through this Lions team since their goal. This is signalling to the bench. I think her night might be coming to a close. Sutton and Lloyd quite singing from the same song sheet on that occasion. Sutton tries towards the byline and couldn't hit the brakes in time. Excellent defending by Stevenson. She was expecting that pass, Lloyd, as the heavy touch allows Lions to find a way out. A whole lot to fault Emily Clark's performance tonight. Commanded her area quite well and come out to beat the balls outside the box when needed. As tonight has gone just about as well as Lions could have hoped for. Delegate with the brace for Lions tonight as she's chasing the hat-trick. So far since joining Lions for the start of the 2023 season. This is her 54th game. By my numbers, she has scored 59 goals for the Richlands club. Sure bit of recruitment. Towers unable to get the better of Cebulski on that occasion, but Lloyd now finding Sutton back to goal, forced to go away, and crowded out by a couple of orange jerseys. City add to their advantage, and we'll have another change for the hosts. And it is tonight's opening goal scorer that's coming off, Tonya Marie Rantucci. She'll be quite happy with her efforts. And Karen Barsis also comes off.
Substitution for lines number 19, Ariana Spears, replaces number 17, Tiana Cunningham. Score remains at lines 4, South 1.
Actually, I might have jumped the gun there on Tucci, perhaps. It was Karen Barsis who did signal to the bench just before. And my apologies, it looks like Rantucci's just shifted over to the left. As you might have heard Sue, the ground announcer, say, it is Ari Skiers who is coming on to replace Karen Barsis. With the block and back so well is Premel. Straight by the substitute, Skiers with the ball. That's the face of goal, trying to pick out Sutton at the back post. And the pullback is ineffective, trying to slow down Rantucci. Able to control that one, but we're still going on. The ball is heading over the sideline for a second, and Lions preparing to make their next change. Rantucci will fancy her chances to add to her tally on the night, but no way through. Stevenson, as the defender, held up well as she prepares to farewell Souths for the season. She's off to college in the US. And that is not the most comforting sign, as Hecker is very quick to go to the bench. And coming on in her place is number 7, Gabby Spence. To see what's going on with Hecker, but in the meantime it's Lloyd and Franco withdrawn, and coming on Kira Cooley and Brooklyn Juilliard.
Substitution for lines number 7, Gabrielle Spence, replaces number 8, Mario Echo. Substitution for South, number 12, Annie Coyne. Number 15, Kira Cooley, replaces number 16.
I beg your pardon, it's my eyesight failing me. It was Annie Coyne coming on. It was Lloyd and Franco withdrawn, with South's having a big game coming up this weekend. Here you go, Lions again, and might have been intended as a cross, but it certainly looked more like a shot. So, with that change, I don't want to say it's South's waving the metaphorical white flag, but you take off your two heavy hitters. Players that are combined for stands 35 goals in all competitions this season. Perhaps Souths are accepting that this one might have just gotten away from them. It's Coyne. Gives away the free kick after no advantage had come from that. Coming up this weekend in the NPL competition, Lions, well, actually every game in the competition is kicking off Sunday, 5:15 p.m. Beautiful ball through for Gallagher. She'll get towards the back post, and it could fall for Premo, and it's saved off the line by Brooke. Was it with a hand? And the arm was admittedly right next to her body, as we'll see if we can quickly catch that on replay as the action continues, as Premo hooked it, and well, maybe that one did strike the arm, but I don't know where else it could have gone. It would have been unbelievably harsh for a penalty, let alone any further discipline. Richardson might have got that one spot on. Anyway, so final two full rounds of NPL action this Sunday, 5:15 p.m. It's Lions at home against Sunshine Coast Wanderers. Olympic taking on the QAS. Mitchelton hosting Gold Coast United. Penn Power against East. Souths playing Brisbane City. And it is 6 big matches as these two sides look to preserve third and fourth spot respectively. Ridgetown coming off. This is Shiana Singh. Audrey Jones, and this time Brooklyn Juilliard make their way into the match.
Number 8, Audrey Jones, and number 17, Brooklyn Juilliard. The placement number 5, Mula, Utateo, and number 6, Shiana Smith.
There's still more action to come in the NPL women's competition. A round 8 catch-up, which could have big bearings on the relegation battle. Next Wednesday at 8:30 p.m, Olympic hosting the QAS for round 27, which, because of catch-up games, isn't actually the final matches of the regular season. That final round will be QAS hosting Lions, Sunshine Coast against Mitchelton, Gold Coast United against Penn Power, East Souths in what could potentially be a semi-final preview, and Brisbane City are at home to Olympic. And then on the 20th of August, Sunshine Coast Wanderers hosting Brisbane City, and then on the 24th of August, QAS Olympic. And also on that weekend, date and venue to be announced, but it will be the Kappa Queensland Cup Grand Final. A couple of times here this evening, it is the Kappa Queensland Cup Grand Final will be taking place on the weekend of August 23rd, 24th, 25th. Lions will be featuring in both the men and the women's matches. Men's game will be Lions against Moreton City Excelsior, which, according to the men's ladder as it stands, will be likely the 2-3 semi-final in the NPL the following weekend after that as well. Of course, just like that match, we're also still waiting for confirmation on where it will be, although that will either be here at Luxury Paint Stadium or up at Walter Park. While Lions will be taking on the winner of MA Olympic and Gold Coast Knights. Can Lions get one more for good measure? How about that pass from Get for McGilligan, and that's just over the bar. She was fancying her chances of completing the cup hat-trick. Cooley as Souths look for some sort of consolation. way through Brooke on that occasion. This young Lions defence has held up quite well against stronger attacks in the competition. Another offside call. Yes. For the passes. Can't find McGilligan, but finds its way to the main striker is knowing McGilligan. I'll assume that was a shot. Cebulski almost left it a bit short for Skiers, but she was able to get it back, and now Lions just passing it away as they keep Rob Askew's remarkable streak intact of making the final of the Women's Cup competition in its 4th straight iteration. And it also keeps Lions' hopes alive of winning a trophy in every season since Rob Askew has taken over, and Lions will march on to the final, matching the efforts of their men's team, this time with a convincing 4-1 victory over South United. Tony Marie Rantucci, Alyssa Cox and Meg McGill get the goal scorers for the home side, Abby Lloyd for the visitors. Well, that'll do it from Luxury Paint Stadium. I'm James Coughlin. Thank you very much for your company. Good night.
As a double header, Lions NPL men also are in the final of the Queensland Cup, so they will both be played on the same night on the 24th of August. Not sure if it's in the ACM.